Okay guys, what's going on? I'm going to do a fantasy fight here. Someone's asked me that, Imran, you did a video the other day saying that Gennady Golovkin said that he would move down to 154 to fight Floyd. Who do I think would have won if that fight had taken place at 154? Because there was no way Floyd was going to move up to 160. But if Gennady Golovkin did do what he said he would do and move down to 154 and fight Floyd Mayweather, who do I think would have won? Basically, I think anyone that would have fought Floyd at 154 would have lost. I think Gennady Golovkin was obviously... I think Gennady Golovkin's best chance of beating Floyd would have been at 160. Getting Floyd to come up there, and Gennady Golovkin being strong and too big. Possibly at 160, I think he probably, would have possibly been too big, and just the fact that he would have been too strong. But I do think at 154, Gennady Golovkin would have been a shell of himself. I think he would have been drained. I don't think Gennady Golovkin's ever fought at 154. And I just think that, although Abel Sanchez said that, Gennady Golovkin wasn't a big middleweight, I do think that he would have been struggle for him to come down to 154, and he would have been drained. And I think Floyd Mayweather would have taken advantage of that and beat him. And just the fact that Floyd Mayweather is a different beast. He's a guy that doesn't get hit a lot. He's a guy that's... He's just, in my opinion, Mayweather's just... He's different. He can outbox you. He's got a lot about him. And I just think Floyd Mayweather would have beaten Golovkin at 154. Mayweather would have definitely outboxed him and found a way to get the job done, like he always does. I don't think anyone would have beaten Mayweather. Very, very difficult. I think Mayweather would have been... It's a very tricky puzzle to solve, because he's a guy that he's hard to hit. Not the most exciting to watch. He's quite boring, but he's hard to hit. He's very tricky. He knows what he needs to do inside the ring, and he finds a way. Mayweather found a way to win, whether it was not the prettiest way and sometimes ugly, but he found a way to win. Mayweather was a winner, and I just think he would have beat Golovkin. I think Golovkin's quite basic. He takes a good punch, and he walks you down, and people may say, well, if he starts walking Floyd down, because Floyd's not going to be able to hurt him. I just think that Mayweather would outbox him. I think Mayweather would outbox him and find a way at 154. I think Golovkin would be drained, and I think Mayweather finds a way and beats him and probably wins a points decision like he always does. I don't think it would have been safe for Golovkin to come down to 154, and I think he would have made that move. And the reason why Sanchez and Golovkin were doing that, because I think it was out of desperation. I think Golovkin had no money fights, right, and nobody was willing to fight him, and I think it got to the stage where they started becoming desperate and they wanted big fights and big paydays, because Golovkin was getting older and Golovkin was in a position where he wasn't making the big dough, and they started thinking that we may have to go down to 154 to get this big payday, the big fight. But the fact that I think they became stubborn with Canelo, that they didn't want to go down to 154, just because of the fact that they felt Canelo could come up to 160, and they thought Canelo was a big puncher. If he was to fight at 154, that would suit him, whereas Mayweather wasn't a risky fight to fight in terms of Golovkin getting hurt. But Canelo had the ability and the power to hurt Golovkin, and I think they knew that if we go down to 154, it could be dangerous against someone like Canelo, whereas Mayweather... The chances of Mayweather being able to hurt Golovkin are minimal, if I'm honest. But they felt they could probably use their size, their strength, to wear Mayweather down. But I don't think so. I think Mayweather would have found a way. I think Kell Brook did well against Golovkin. Danny Jacobs did well against Golovkin. Canelo did well against Golovkin. Let's not forget, Mayweather beat Canelo. I know styles make fights, but I just think that Mayweather would have found a way. Mayweather was very difficult to hit. Golovkin's quite flat-footed. Yes, he moves well on his feet, cuts the ring off, whatever. But Mayweather is a brilliant athlete. He's very smart. He knows what he needs to do. And for me, I think he would have found a way and beat Golovkin. That's just my personal opinion. Mayweather always finds a way. He always finds a way, and he's very tricky, very hard to beat. So I would have favoured Mayweather in that fight, if I'm honest, and I think most of you probably would have as well. just because of the fact Mayweather was so tricky, and the fact that Mayweather would have killed Golovkin to come down to 154. Not killed because he agreed to that himself. He wanted to go down to 154 to fight Mayweather because he knew Mayweather wouldn't come up to 160. Then he knew it would be a huge payday against Mayweather. And he has an opportunity to beat a legend. So I can understand why Golovkin wanted to fight Mayweather. I just don't think at 154 he would have been able to beat him. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page. And I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.